the next thing we want to look at with the while loop is actually logical operators, because we can use the logical operators within our condition. Because in many ways, the while statement is just an if statement. The difference is with a while loop, it does that. After it's checked the condition, it loops. With an if statement, it just continues on in a linear fashion. So I'm going to create a variable called points, and I'm going to say there's 5 points already. And I'm going to create another variable called number of serves and give it a value of 1. Now, I'm going to create a while loop and say while points, so while points is less than 50 and number of serves is less than 3, then we're going to do something. And what are we going to do? I'm going to print, okay, so play on points has a value of, and here we come with that construct, slash, open the brackets, 2 slashes, should only be 1 slash, and in this case, I want to print out the value of points. And now I'm going to say points is assigned points multiplied by 2, and I'm now going to increment the number of serves by 1. And then I will say out here, once we're done, all over, great game. So we've got the code here, and the thing I want to highlight is we have logical operators in action. So we saw those earlier, and we can also use them here within the while conditions. So let's run this code and see what we get. There we go. We got a few different things happening. Play on points is assigned 5, then play on points is assigned 10, and all of a sudden, all over, great game. And what's happened is we've been incrementing points on each loop as well as the number of serves. So by incrementing the points and the number of serves, you could decrement them if that was more appropriate, but in our case, we're wanting to increase them. So as they increasingly go up, we're getting closer to the conditions that will no longer allow us to loop to occur. So once our number of serves is no longer less than 3, because that's what happens first, in the sense that before the points hits the 50 mark, so our number of serves is no longer less than 3. This statement here no longer evaluates to being true, it becomes false, and we no longer execute within the loop, but come down and execute the line of code that is outside of the loop. So that is about that when it comes to while loops. You will see them throughout your life as an app developer and a coder. You'll be using while loops all the time, and we will be using them quite a bit within the development we will be doing.